Yo, what's up, family? My name is Jarrell Carter, and welcome to my YouTube. Man, I'm so excited to get into it. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit about myself, show you guys around the house, show you guys around the gym. We're gonna be jumping into everything life, everything fitness. It's gonna be great. Man, right off the rip, I wanted to invite you guys into my home just to show you where I live. If you don't know, I am in Phoenix, Arizona. It's my little office over here where I do all of my work. I make programs, edit content, just, you know the life. That's where I do everything. This is my daughter's room right there. It's probably a mess. I'm not even gonna show y'all. I'll take you guys to my gym later. This is Houston. This is Houston. His name is Houston. I call him Duty. So if anybody follows me on Instagram, you hear Duty a lot, but his real name is Houston, like the city. That's actually where I'm from. I'm from Houston, Texas originally. This right here is Lila. I have two Siamese kittens. She's a sweetheart, and I have a girl and a boy. They're great. Kitchen area over here, and there's Riggins right there, the other Siamese kitten. Our living room area, really it's just a play area for my daughter. This is like where she always plays. My favorite part of the house is the backyard. Absolutely love the backyard. When we were looking at like little plots of land and where we wanted to like build our first home, me and my wife, and we saw the view, we saw the fact that we were going to be living on a ranch with farm animals and being woken up to roosters and stuff like that. Like we were automatically sold on the space, and kind of wanted to start like our little home. This isn't our forever home, but it's our first one. And yeah, we absolutely love it. I'll show you guys outside a bit. So if you don't know, if you live in Arizona, you have to have a pool. Even if it's a small little puddle or one of those things that you blow up, you just have to. It gets really hot. On average, I think it's 115 degrees in the summer, but unlike some of the southern states where it's super humid, it's like super dry, so you can be out here, but you gotta have shade, and you have to have a pool. It's just, those are the two unwritten rules if you're gonna live in Arizona. Have to have a pool, and you have to have a shaded area. And so we put in the pool like right away. Like soon as the house was done and we could start building the pool, we did it right away. Daughter loves it. My wife loves it. She's always outside. And we just love that it is not surrounded by houses, and we have the view. We put a little turf in for the dogs over here, but also our daughter loves to play. My barbecue pit over here. I don't do a lot of grilling. I'm not from the Midwest where my wife is. She loves to grill. I like to barbecue. All right, it's different. It's a difference. Grilling and barbecue, not the same. Okay, barbecuing, you're smoking your meat. Long process. It takes hours, 10 hours sometimes, 24 hours sometimes. Grilling, you can be done in 5 minutes. Like, let's be honest. Put some hot dogs, some brats, all that kind of stuff. So I barbecue. Okay. Now, if you want to grill, you can go to somebody else. But if you want some barbecue, that's where you come to your boy. Speaking of Midwest, there is my beautiful wife, Deborah. Her last name is Carter, just like mine, because that's my wife. And I love her. And she is the greatest thing that ever happened to me, because that's my baby. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep, that's right. Now I'm going to take you guys to the gym. Literally where most of my life happens. Let's do it. And welcome to my gym. Any content, anything you see me do is filmed out of my home gym. I hardly ever go to any commercial gyms. Not that I don't like commercial gyms. Honestly, I just like being in the comfort of my own home. I don't like driving places. I like the I like how convenient it is, all those things. You're gonna see RitFit everywhere, okay? Not a coincidence. I work with RitFit. I love RitFit. I'm super big in the home gym space. I'm like an ambassador. I tell so many people to build home gyms. I've actually had about 30 different clients of mine built their own home gyms, and I always recommend RitFit. Now, RitFit, the quality is commercial level, but the cost is very much so home gym level, which I love. I started with a rack, not this one. I upgraded recently, but I love it so much. So this rack is multi-purpose. It is a Smith machine, which I absolutely love. It has 2 different pulley systems, which are plate loaded, but I'm telling you, it is so very smooth. Like so very smooth, doesn't make a noise, doesn't hitch or anything like that. So I absolutely love it. And then it has a free weight section as well. And so I have my hooks where I can put my bar and I can squat, bench, everything free weight that I want. So love this guy. Pull-ups, I have 10 different forms of pull-ups that I can do. Fantastic. I have my box over here because I gotta stay a little athletic, different accessories. Everything is from RitFit. I have my dumbbells here. My dumbbells are a little off. They range from 2.5 pounds all the way up to 90. We're still building it, but the reason why I stopped because as you guys can see, I have weights all on the floor and I don't necessarily like that. So trying to fix that. I have my concentration curl machine, ton of weights everywhere. I have a leg extension, leg curl machine, assault bike. This is my wife's spin bike where she does classes and stuff like that. This is RitFit's leg press, but it's also a hack squat. Now, one thing you'll notice about this gym is almost everything in here is multi-purpose because I don't have a ton of space, right? But I want to be able to do a bunch of different exercises, and so I make sure that everything we have in here can be used for different purposes, if that makes sense. So this turns into a hack squat. I'm actually going to show you how that's done. So all you do is you pull this pin here, this guy goes down, and then you switch the pad up here. Switch the pad up here, put this pin back in, just like that. It's a hack machine. That easy. This is my push press over here. So I do a lot of bench, but I can do it on my rack. But this one, I like it because I work out alone. And for the ones who work out alone, they know how hard it can be sometimes to push a lot of weight, but not want to overdo it because you don't want to kill yourself, right? You don't have a spot. So because I work out alone a lot, I gotta push press so that I can fail down and I don't have to worry about finishing up. So super great for me. And then obviously it goes incline, more incline, more incline. It declines. It goes to a shoulder press as well. So love this machine overall. I have my dip machine. You just have to have it. In terms of working the lower chest and the triceps, you just have to have it. You guys are gonna see different things like FitAid. You're gonna hear me talk about FitAid a lot. FitAid is a company that I work with, and they make the best recovery drinks. They also have energy drinks, creatine drinks, but I love their stuff because one, they have no caffeine options. They do not add sugars into the drinks where it's super unhealthy for you. It's just loaded with vitamins that you should be taking anyways. And so for me, it's just a no-brainer. So love FitAid, love RitFit. I'm going to be talking about all those things, but yeah. Okay, well, man, just to give you guys a little bit more about me and how I got started in my fitness journey. I'm from Houston, Texas originally. If you know anything about Texas, you know it's a big football state. Best football players come out of Texas. But yeah, I guess, that's where my fitness journey started, to play football at a high level. You got to be in shape. You got to work out and be strong and all those things. And so I started lifting, I guess, when I started playing. I was always undersized coming up. I started playing football when I was 6 or 7. And so I was always the smallest, which is why I was never recruited by any of the bigger schools. I went to Trinity International University in Deerfield, Illinois. If you know Trinity International, bonus points, because when I mention it, no one ever knows where that school is. But small town in Deerfield, Illinois. It's an NAIA conference, not an NCAA or anything like that, but very small. But I was just lucky enough to be able to play football at the next level. Honestly, I was super undersized. I think I went into college 120 pounds soaking wet, and that's really where like my real journey started. I still had dreams and aspirations of playing in the NFL, and so I knew if I was, going to be able to do that, that I needed to put on some serious weight. I needed to transform my body and stuff, and so just with different teammates and coaches and strength coaches kind of helping me get to that next level, I was able to do so. But man, it took a lot of work. I mean, my nutrition obviously was the number one thing. Learning about supplements and what I should and shouldn't take and stuff like that. And just working out, man. I was working out twice a day. It was crazy, but kind of led me to like where I am today, which I'm super duper happy about. I went into college 120 pounds. I left college 205 pounds, and so it was about an 85 or 80 pound swing over the course of 4 years, and it wasn't bad weight, obviously, because I had to be in shape to play football. But yeah, that led me to a very short career in the NFL. I was signed by the Arizona Cardinals in 2017, which led me out here to Arizona. Cardinals aside, I loved Arizona so much. I mean, I love the fact that it never rained. Coming from Houston, it rains all the time. I actually kind of like love the summers. You never see a cloud in the sky. Always shining bright. And then living in Illinois for 6 years, like, whew, man, those winters are long and depressing. So yeah, just love being out here. So decided to stay. I did 2 years with the Cardinals, bounced around for like a small stint, and then kind of just decided to like start my life. Being a fitness influencer thing honestly started. We built this house in the middle of COVID, kind of like I told you guys, and all the gyms were like closed, not closed, whatever. And so we bought like a squat rack from MidFit, and my wife one day was like, "Why don't you, record yourself doing a workout and tagging it? Like, you never know." And I was like, "All right." So I, posted something to me working out using a squat rack because it's all we had. And then they messaged me and they was like, "Hey, can we like send you a free piece of equipment if you do another?" And I was like, "Dang, okay." And I mean, I had like 3,000 followers at the time. I was verified because I played in the NFL, which was good, but I had nothing. But man, honestly, we took it and we ran with it. We would get free stuff from them, and we would, start posting stuff, and they start sending us more stuff. And with the stuff that they were sending, we started like building a gym, slowly but surely. And then it was kind of like my content niche, kind of posting at home workouts. I did have like a gym, but it was still at home, and so it was relatable. And man, we just took it from there, and then it just slowly started to grow and grow. And I think I just one day decided, like, man, like I love doing this so much. I wish this was all I was doing. And I prayed to God about it, and now that's all I'm doing. So such a blessing to be doing that. I started on Instagram. That's where I do most of my work, but I'm also on TikTok, and now I'm on YouTube, which I'm super excited about. But man, some things that you guys are going to be seeing on my YouTube channel is obviously workouts. I'm going to be doing full workouts, showing you guys my routine, how I go about things. I am a fitness coach as well, so I do a lot of training and programming. So I'm going to give you guys insight to that. I'm going to be giving you guys an inside look of my nutrition. So just taking you guys through what I eat on a daily basis, how much I eat, all those things, and kind of just show you guys like a little bit of my life, give you guys an inside look of how I live, what I do for solitude, what I do to relax, some of my hobbies, things like that. And so nothing will be left untouched, okay? Nothing. It's going to be completely raw and just showing you guys what I do, how I do it. I know on Instagram and on TikTok, it's really hard to get to know a person because everything is so, everything gets so sliced down. So I'm super excited just to kind of give you guys a little bit more of an inside look of who I am and why I do the things I do. So make sure you like and comment and hit the subscribe button below. It's gonna be a blast.